All right, boys, Need for Speed Unbound. Finally made it to S tier. A+, this thing improved tenfold. Like, it's a very solid A+ car. Now that we're in S tier, we had to test all 6 engines, and the Bugatti engine's here and available in S tier. I will say, still room for improvement, but I clocked a 241 on rapid transit in this thing. 241, that's quick. That's very, very fast. That's respectable. You could definitely probably play around with making this thing more towards drift. And if you can micro drift and all that stuff, you could definitely get into 230s with this thing, no problem. There was still room for improvement. The more I drive this car, the better I get with it. So that would just be something that you keep cranking away at. I just am trying to find the best engine, tested all 6 engines. So look, here we go, right? 6 engines, this is what they trap, okay? 190, 191, 196, 192, 202, 178. I'll go ahead and roll the drag race now. So as you can see, the Bugatti engine, the W16, it crushes it. You can't beat the acceleration. I think the other closest, it wasn't the stock engine. It was the first 5.5 liter V8. That was the second closest. So with this W16, it does top out at 202, but if you squeeze, you let off the trigger a bit, I hit 209. It might hit 210, but it hit 209 if you squeeze. So there's that. As far as parts go, everything's elite stock. Like I said, you can't see the stats now. Hold on. Freaking don't know why they didn't change that. You can mess around. Like, if you go to naturally aspirated, the stats get better, but the horsepower goes way down. So that's a lie. That's a glitch. If you wanted to mess around with different parts, go for it. Like I said, this is the best engine, saving you guys money on engine testing. Not the best build. Okay. Keep that in mind. Sport nitrous, I'm at elite road suspension, elite grip tires, elite clutch, 6-speed, because if you go, elite differential grip and drift nitrous. As far as handling goes, I'm running 80% grip. Steering sensitivity, I got 2 clicks high, full high downforce, off and off. Like I said, the more I drive it, the better I get with it. It's definitely not as grippy, and it doesn't hook as good as it did in BA and A+. It still turns in pretty damn well. But like I said, if you want to try to go even like 30% grip or 20% grip and try to make this thing a little bit of a drifty build, it probably would do good because it's a heavy car. But regardless, 241 on rapid transit. That's fast. That's fast. It's a new like meta car. I mean, what'd you expect? It's not a DLC car, but a new edition. They're usually pretty quick. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw up my first playlist. I had an F40. Obviously it was fast. I was keeping up with it. I was still learning how to like handle this thing. I think my first rapid trans, I got 247. And then my second time around, I got 241 just because I learned how to handle the car better. So that F40 got 246, but I know top tier players can get pretty damn good races in the F40. The one downside to this car is it does not launch well. It struggles. If you're a manual player, crank it 3rd or 4th, it'll probably launch a little better, but it just kind of struggles at the start. But that Bugatti engine cranks through, man. Anyway, boys, this car is quick. You know the drill. Subscribe, come back, check out other builds. I'm going to build this in S+. I've got builds for every tier in this thing. Enjoy the races, and I will see you on the next one.